Yep, like always, y'all, I am driving, and look at this traffic, Water looks really nice today. Check out the water anyway. The bay. It looks absolutely beautiful. I bet you today would be a good day to go fishing. But I've been on this bay for a while. It took me an hour to get to the bay. It's 8:31. I'm usually home by 9. I don't see it happening today. So, look at this. This is crazy, y'all. But the bay traffic needs to go, y'all. Hold on. Let me see something. Look at that. Show you the bay now. You ain't got to look through my window. Beautiful, ain't it? Alright, y'all. Good morning. What is crack-a-lackin'? How is everybody doing this morning? Schizo fan. I hope you guys are doing awesome today. If not, I hope I can at least put a smile on your face. Well, I hope you enjoyed me showing you the little bit of traffic that I was in, and you got to see a little bit of water. So, there you go. But, well, I come on here today, and, I just want to talk about people. Anymore, it is so different. When my generation was younger, hardly no kids was overweight or obese because, we didn't sit in the house and play on video games and stuff like that all day. We went outside as soon as we was able to and come back in when the street lights, and come on. But, where I was growing up, there wasn't no street lights because it was way back in the middle of nowhere. But when it started getting dark, we knew, to at least be in our yard, and let our mom know that, hey, we're home, or, here in our yard, and we're good. But, nowadays, kids, they don't want to go outside and do anything, They rather stay in and play the Xbox or the PlayStation or what have you, whatever one they got, or even play the computer or play on their tablets or iBooks or, whatever them things are. Or even on their phones, when we had that stuff, whenever we was younger, we didn't get a phone call when our mother wanted us, when she yelled for us, we better damn well come or, we're in trouble. So, that's what we did, and when we was younger, there wasn't none of this Sue happy stuff, anything, nowadays, if somebody's kid comes over and, and they fall down, it's, the parents are ready to sue. It's just crazy, everything is Sue happy, everything. They want to see you for this, they want to see you for that. I don't like throwing nobody under the bus or talking about anybody or anything like that. You already know that, I'm not into drama at all. There's a lot of drama nowadays, especially on social media. I don't like to get on social media that much because you find so much drama. And, and even if you go on social media and people are talking all this drama and you say something positive on there, they're going to turn around and turn it into some kind of drama, It's just crazy. If you don't stay to yourself nowadays, you're either going to end up getting sued or, arguing about drama or, anything. But, yeah, I mean, even like kids are like, there ain't nothing to do outside. Do you know how much stuff you could make up to do outside? Shoot. I mean, you could do just about anything outside. You could make up games to play outside, Shoot, I mean, when we was kids, one kid could go outside and find something to do theirself, and be content for hours, just by like getting a Matchbox car and playing in the dirt, you know what I mean, or riding their bicycle, anything. So, hopefully the kids will start wanting to go outside again, but I don't really see that happening, And I know, I say so many times. Like, if you would count how many times I say it in the video, you'd probably be astounded. You'd probably be like, oh my goodness, he does say it a lot. But I know I say it a lot, See, I just said it again. Anybody that knows me knows that I say, like, every time I'm done talking, saying anything. So, but yeah, I mean, I don't want to get off the subject because, it's like in the adults nowadays. I mean, it's like our generation. Why did we change so much? When we was kids, we could, go outside and play together or, do anything together or see each other in the stores and talk, But now, even our generation is so happy. It's just crazy. And everybody's ignorant or mean or why do you have to be so mean? You don't. What happened to like love thou brother or anything like that? Nobody really practices stuff like that anymore. Everybody has attitude just about anything. And I don't understand, why are you so miserable that you make yourself unhappy? Like, I don't want to live like that. Why would you want to live like that? Like, and most people, they make themselves unhappy or make themselves miserable. And a lot of times, this is what I'm talking about, the people that are miserable, they're the ones that start the drama. Because I always heard misery loves company. Well, I believe that. After seeing it so many years now, that it's absolutely true. Misery does love company. And if somebody is like miserable in even their job, like, I go to this one place and there's a security guard there, and they're supposed to, make sure that nobody's coming through that ain't supposed to be there, or, what have you. You know how that goes. So one day she had her face down, so I stopped. Because usually they know me. When they see me, I just wave, and they wave, and, and go on through. Well, she didn't see me, so I stopped. And, I looked at her, and she's like, "Oh, you're good, you can go." All right. Like, I didn't think I'd bother you that much by stopping to make sure that you knew it was me coming through. Like, I just don't understand. And, you know, even people, like, there's people who works at Walmart like that. It's just so miserable, you know. And you can't say nothing to, like, the managers or anything, because, you know, the managers are going to ask them, oh, did you do this or that, or talk to them this or that? And you know what they're going to do? They're going to lie. You know, and guess who that manager's going to be? Well, my associate said that they didn't do this, or they didn't do that. But, yeah, I mean, it's got so bad, like, even with the Sue stuff that I was talking about, like, I've heard of people having somebody else go in, like, say, Walmart or, you know, a food shopping place or somewhere, and dropping something on the floor, and then somebody else coming around and falling on it. And then they want to sue the store. Listen, I could not fall on purpose. Because if I tried to do that, I guarantee you that I would get hurt for real. Like, I would hurt myself, like, really bad, probably. But, you know, I mean, and then I would deserve it for trying to do something like that. Like that, I don't know. That's just so grimy to do stuff like that, you know? And they think it's all right. And then the other thing, like I said, about people being mean and having attitudes, like, you know, like, there's people go up and down my road sometimes, you know, I don't know them, but, you know, I friendly wave, and they just give me this look like, why are you waving at me? Just being polite, you know, and, I mean, it's everything, like, down to, you know, the homeless people that stand on the street or stand by the stores or sit by the stores. And then you go, you know, and you hear people talking, you know. I don't know why they gotta be like that, standing there all the time begging for money, and you know that they're just gonna spend it on drugs or spend it on alcohol. No, I don't know that. I don't know that. How do you know that, you know, for one, it's not one of our veterans that had PTSD or, you know what I mean, or whatever, and, you know, they lost everything because of that, or, you know, they was just down and out, and, you know, just because they're homeless doesn't mean, one, they're an alcoholic, doesn't mean, two, that they're a drug addict. You know, they might have just had a hard time in life, y'all. You know, I mean, I'm not telling you to, you know what I mean, donate money to them or give them money or give them food, or I'm not telling you to even do anything to them, but, you know, you ain't got to be ignorant, you know, you don't. I mean, especially when they, you know, they probably didn't even say nothing to you, because a lot of times, you know, they don't say nothing to nobody. You know, here and there, you know, they'll ask, hey, you got $1 so I can get something to drink? Or, you know, will you get me something to drink? Or, you know, and a lot of them, you know, people saying, oh, I don't know why they don't just get a job or blah, blah, blah. Who do you think's going to hire somebody that's homeless as soon as they go into an interview? Because, for one, they don't have clean clothes, you know? They ain't able to take showers like me and you, you know? But, I don't know, y'all. And, you know, a lot of them, though, will have a sign that says, we'll work for food. They're not asking you for money. They're not asking for donations. They're asking you for a little bit of work so they can eat. You know, what's the big problem in that? You know, but I mean, I know what the problem is, because nowadays people don't trust one another. You know, they think, well, if I bring them to my home, whenever I'm not, they're going to watch my home, and then they're going to rob me whenever I leave. you know, just because they're down and out doesn't mean they're a thief, you know, or they would do that. I seen this thing on, I think it might have been on YouTube, where there was this homeless guy that was always in front of this store, okay? Well, one day the store got robbed and he wasn't there, so the store owner automatically thought it was him. Well, here he wasn't there because he was in the hospital because the people that robbed him, the homeless guy tried to stop them from robbing this store, you know, and they beat him up pretty bad. Well, whenever the owner watched the, you know, the video and stuff, he finally found him, and, you know, like, he helped him out and, you know, stuff like that, and then actually gave him a job, you know. And but my point is at first he jumped to conclusions, oh, it was that homeless guy, you know, but it wasn't. Usually it's going to be somebody, you know what I mean, that actually has their own house and down here doing stuff. You know what I mean? It's going to rob you before, you know, a homeless person does. You know? And like I said, it's just because they was down and out. It ain't, they're not homeless because they was a bad person. You know? And I tell you what, like, I got to give it to some of them. You know, because if it was me, and I lost everything like that, and I had to live out on the streets, I guarantee you that I would probably turn into, you know, an alcoholic too. I'd probably start drinking it, you know what I mean? Just because, you know, I wouldn't know what to do with myself, you know? But, you know, I hope that nobody has to do that. You know, I wish that, you know, everybody could just, I don't know, make it fine, you know? Like, I'm not saying I wish everybody was rich. I'm just saying I wish, you know, I hate seeing somebody go hungry, you know? No, I don't know how it is, and I don't, you know, and I hope I never do find out how it is. But, you know, if you feel hungry, you know, like me and you, we feel hungry, we go ahead in our kitchen, grab something to eat, you know. These people got to deal with it. You know, they got to try to ignore it. I don't know. I don't know if me feeling bad is just because I'm heartfelt or what, or if it's the way my mom raised me, you know. My mom raised us to be very respectful. You know, I try not to disrespect anyone. And that's because, you know, that's what my mom would do. You know, she would never disrespect anyone. Yeah, she would never disrespect anyone, so, you know, I think that's where we get it from, me and my brothers, so. But, you know, we try to help, you know, people as much as we can. But, alright, y'all, I hope you guys like this video. Go ahead and share it for me if you would. And if you can, you know, pound that like button for me, and maybe hit the subscribe if you like my stuff. And, you know, if you look through my channel, I got 2 other things, and, you know, they're coming out with some more content soon. I got Schizo Cartoon, and I got Schizo Redneck. They'll be coming out with some more videos with them. And I got some other stuff coming to the channel. Like I said, I still got a surprise for you guys that will be here on the 15th. So, yeah. So, like I said, if you can, like the video, share it for me, and hit subscribe, and hit that little bell notification. Turn your notifications on. That way, every time I upload a video, you'll know about it, and you can watch it. Because every time that I upload a video, your stuff is going to light up, it's going to vibrate, it's going to ring-a-ling ding dong, it's going to ring, it's going to sing you a song, it's going to do whatever your stuff's supposed to do every time you get a notification. Sounds really easy, doesn't it? That's because it is, y'all. So turn your notifications on, that way you know when Schizo Steve's back. Alright, I hope you have the greatest Monday ever. Alright, Schizo fam, this is Schizo Steve. For now, I am out. I will be back to you guys soon. Later.